Zoe Saldana is well known for her roles in numerous science fiction films, particularly as Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy. Stay tuned because today's video is dedicated to her life, career and vast car collection. Saldana was born on the 19th of June 1978 in New Jersey. Her early years were primarily spent in Jackson Heights, New York. She grew up speaking English and Spanish, and she has two sisters. Their father died in a car accident around the time she was 9, and their mother moved the children to the Dominican Republic. Saldana discovered her passion for ballet while studying at the Ecos Apacio de Danza Academy in the Dom Rep. She told Vanity Fair that she left ballet because she didn't have the feet, and she was too proud and ambitious to be a member of the Corps de Ballet. She joined the Faces Theatre Group in Brooklyn in 1995, where she performed plays with positive messages for teens on topics such as substance abuse and adolescent sex. She was a member of the New York Youth Theatre at the time, and her performance in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat inspired a talent agency to contact her. Her ballet training and acting experience helped her land her first film role as ballet student Eva Rodriguez in Center Stage. She later made an appearance in Britney Spears' film Crossroads. Although critics gave the film mixed reviews, it was a box office success. Saldana co-starred with Nick Cannon in the comedy drama Drumline, which also received mixed reviews. In 2009, Saldana had two roles that significantly raised her profile. She was Nyota Uhura in Star Trek. The film's director J.J. Abrams asked Saldana to play the part because he admired her work. Despite having played a Trekkie in The Terminal, Saldana had never seen the original series, but agreed to play the part after Abrams complimented her. Saldana starred as the hunter Neytiri in James Cameron's Avatar in 2009. On the review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes, Avatar received an approval rating of 83%. It grossed $2.7 billion worldwide, making it the most profitable film of all time. There will be sequels. It was also the first film in history to gross more than $2 billion worldwide. The film was nominated for 10 Saturn Awards and won them all at the 36th Saturn Awards ceremony. Saldana's Saturn Award for Best Actress was the first given to an entirely computer-generated character. Saldana reprised her role as Uhura in the 2013 sequel to the Star Trek reboot, Star Trek Into Darkness. It, like the previous film, was a box office success. Saldana provided the voice for her character in the 2013 Star Trek video game. Saldana portrayed Gamora in the 2014 blockbuster Guardians of the Galaxy. To portray Gamora, Saldana used makeup rather than computer-generated imagery or performance capture. After the Avengers and Iron Man 3, the film became the Marvel Cinematic Universe's third highest grossing film. It was the third highest grossing film in 2014 and the highest grossing superhero film. Later on, she reprised her role. Being extremely wealthy is the result of such success. Saldana is no different. She knows how to spend her money by purchasing expensive clothes, homes and cars. With that said, let's see what cars she has in her collection. Here are 5 cars we can see in Zoe Saldana's garage. Number 5. The Cadillac Escalade. Cadillac's full-size luxury SUV focuses from head to toe on the qualities that drew buyers in the first place: utility, comfort and style. Cadillac introduced the 5th generation Escalade last year, so the changes for 2022 will be minimal. The Cadillac Escalade, on the other hand, is more than just a plush people mover. It has enough space to transport a large amount of cargo without compromising passenger space. The 3-row SUV seats 7 or 8 people and has a cargo capacity of 25.5 cubic feet behind the 3rd row. The extended ESV has a cargo capacity of 41.5 cubic feet. When properly equipped, it can also tow up to 8,200 pounds. The actress paid $100,000 to own this Cadillac Escalade. A 6.2 litre Ecotec 3 V8 engine is hidden beneath the hood. This motor produces 420 horsepower. And as a result, it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 5.2 seconds and top out at 129 miles an hour. Driving a behemoth like the Escalade isn't easy, but a few onboard systems such as parking sensors and a 360-degree camera that makes navigating tight parking lots a breeze make the SUV livable. When leaning into curves, the Escalade's body roll is surprisingly minimal and the steering is responsive and smooth. The turning circle of the large SUV is also remarkably manageable. As expected from the brand, an adaptive air suspension system provides a smooth, pillowy ride for the driver and the passengers. The glare-free OLED technology in the curved dashboard infotainment system eliminates the need for a shading hood above the instrument cluster, which streamlines the SUV styling and creates a more open feel. The cabin has soft touch materials, wood grain trim, and 18-colour ambient lighting to set the mood. The Cadillac Escalade is the ultimate road tripper, thanks to an optional refrigerator with freezer mode in the console, and an available AKG Studio 36 speaker sound system. Number 4. The Audi R8. The R8 sports car, Audi's top model, features a roaring 602 horsepower V10 engine just behind its snug two-seat cabin. The R8 shares many similarities with the Lamborghini Huracan, but it is less flamboyantly styled. It's also less fun to drive, but buyers looking for a daily driver may find Audi's refinement appealing. The interior is sparsely equipped, with all infotainment functions handled through the digital gauge cluster, but it's still a comfortable and upscale environment befitting the R8's high starting price. When it comes to speed, the actress does not hold back. She drives an Audi R8. The car has a 5.2 litre V10 engine that produces 562 horsepower and can reach 60 miles an hour in just over 3 seconds. Minimalism has never felt so opulent. Audi provides a refreshingly simple layout by having the equipment cluster double as the infotainment screen, allowing the beautifully sculptured sports seats and high-resolution digital gauge display to take centre stage in the R8's cockpit. Audi offers a wide range of interior colour and texture options, including black, grey, brown and red leather in flat or quilted patterns, with matching or contrast stitching. Number 3. The Audi Q3. When it first hit the market, the Audi Q3 was a big seller for the automaker, proving to be a hit with families looking for a practical SUV. Despite competing in one of the most challenging and crowded classes, the latest, second-generation Q3 hopes to build on that success. The suspension setup on the Q3 is one of 3 options, and it is determined by the trim level you select. She is undeniably an Audi fan. This car makes Zoe's garage more diverse. She now has an SUV, a performance car and a comfortable sedan. This Audi is powered by a 228 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder 2-litre engine. A torque of 251 pound-feet is produced, allowing the SUV to accelerate from a standstill to 60 miles an hour in just 7 seconds. Through the corners, the Q3 hides its tall stature better than most family SUVs. Body lean is well controlled, even in entry-level sports models, and even more so in S-Line and Edition 1 models with sport suspension. The Audi Q3 is unlikely to make you feel high behind the wheel. You're not as far away from the road as you are in the Range Rover Evoque or the Volvo XC40. But the steering wheel has a wide range of adjustments up and down as well as in and out. Number 2. The Audi A6. The biggest difference between rival products in an increasingly homogenized world is often how they're marketed, but that's not the case for the Audi A6 and its rivals. The A6 is at the more affordable end of the luxury car market and needs to stand up to some genuinely accomplished cars, each with its distinct selling point. This vehicle in Saldana's garage has engines that produce 335 and 369 horsepower. The semi-luxury vehicle has a 3-litre TFSI V6 engine and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 5.1 seconds. And this Audi cost her $50,000. The A6 feels lighter and more agile than its size would suggest, and as a result, it is quicker than most of its rivals, including the BMW 5 Series and Mercedes E-Class, but not the Jaguar XF, which remains the class's best driver's car. What the A6 lacks in comparison to the XF's delicious rear-wheel drive balance, it makes up for buckets of grip and a forgiving chassis that allows you to drive it hard with complete confidence in how it will respond. Consider the steering wheel. It lacks the precision of the XF, but it responds smoothly and the weight is predictable. Body roll, on the other hand, is kept under control through corners and quick changes of direction. The pedals on the Audi A6 are slightly offset to the right, similar to those on the BMW 5 Series, but unlike its rival, it comes standard with electric lumbar adjustment and a fully electrically adjustable driver's seat in S-line trim, giving you plenty of tweaking capability. When combined with the steering wheel's generous rake and reach adjustment, you should have no trouble getting comfortable before a trip. Even after a long highway drive, you should be pain-free, though a quick back road blast may leave you wishing for a little more side support when cornering. Number 1. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class is in a class of its own when it comes to off-road capability and luxury pedigree. It's essentially a Ford Bronco or Jeep Wrangler. However, just because Mercedes' retro-styled luxuriously appointed SUV costs 6 figures and has upscale features like massaging front seats doesn't mean it can't handle seriously treacherous terrain. This vehicle is both an off-road vehicle and a luxury symbol. The advanced bi-turbo V8 produces 416 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque and can propel the G550 from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 5.6 seconds. It also comes with a 9-speed automatic transmission. The car offers its passengers a high level of luxury and comfort. In addition to the G off-road class's abilities, the interior is also about luxury and offers more space for people and cargo than the previous generation. Standard features include a 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster, heated front and rear seats with leather upholstery, a power adjustable steering column, and 3-zone automatic climate control. And with that, we finish with her crazy luxurious car collection. Finally, I'd like to share one of my favourite quotes from the star of today's video. Glamour is about feeling good in your skin. Being gorgeous is often mistaken for requiring expensive clothing in your closet, professional hair and makeup services costing hundreds of dollars, and astronomically expensive skincare products and perfumes. Being glamorous is quite easy. All you have to do is learn to love and accept who you are. What generally makes people glamorous is accepting who they are and deciding to love themselves despite it. We can all be, but only if we value who we are and show that by loving and accepting ourselves. Thank you for watching this episode. If you'd like to see other celebrity car collections, let me know in the comments below. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this video and channel, since that'll help us make more content like this for you to enjoy.